go. Cute. You did the thing, G.
I also have a click on that thing. Oh, no, it's not. Hey! Oh! Chris is a hoe.
That's very rude of you. Because the music's not even over yet.
Hey, everybody. Well, welcome to another
Hey,
episode
everybody.
of Best
Welcome
of
to
Five
another episode of Best of Five. You never wait for
with
the music.
G and Chris.
You never wait for the music.
We hope you guys are having a good day.
Except G.
That was like a whole, just ignoring the hell out of you, man.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. You fixed it.
I still
There
got
you
a
go.
little droppy thing. How are you, my man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing all right. I think I'm a little hungover.
That's good.
Which is not surprising, at all.
Yeah.
Going
back on a few topics ago, getting old and drinking.
Dude, for real.
Yeah.
I need to stop.
Or just-
Maybe next week.
Or be better at drinking. I don't know what to tell you.
No. Balls to the wall, baby. How can you be disciplined about drinking? Once you start drinking, it just all goes out the window.
Oh, not discipline. Just train better.
Just cue Rocky montage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like taking shots. Like you're doing
You're
curls.
sweating. You're beating the meat.
I don't know about that one.
Just beating the meat while drinking a
Yeah,
beer.
you could not say that. It would be cool too.
I mean, I'm gonna find a butcher shop because those exist, right?
Especially with that hand motion.
Yeah, just like this.
Yeah, no, you can.
Uppercut.
Nope, that looks even worse.
Uppercut.
Nope, I think we should just move on. The intro's ruined.
Usually is when I'm talking. So, but you're doing good though.
Yeah.
Already established that.
Yeah,
That's good.
got some big plans going. A lot of stuff for the future here at the good old.
Oh
Studs.
yeah, you guys have no idea, and we're gonna keep it that way for a minute. So
Yeah,
stay tuned.
Just a minute.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let's start this bitch.
Let's go. Oh yeah, you hate that.
Fucking hate that.
Round one.
All right, subject number
I
one.
don't remember why I put this in
Subject number one is brought to you by Chris.
there. I don't remember.
Fred Kirsten Dunst.
It's
no,
Fred Durst. From
Fred Durst?
everybody's favorite Limp Bizkit. Oh!
Limp Dick Biscuit.
I remember. It was more so to talk about new metal and if you were into it or not, or if you remember anything about new metal.
Like Papa Roach.
Yeah, like that kind of like...
Korn.
kind of, yeah. I think Korn was a little bit in there. But like that new, or not new, but like that kind of
Like heavy.
style that was coming, that heavy rap rocky kind of thing that came out.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
Yeah, I think that's the whole reason I put this in there. Because like they had some pretty solid bangers that came out.
Like I feel like as much as I hate Fred Durst as a person, Limp Bizkit wasn't that bad.
Yeah, for real.
That's probably the best I can put it.
I think the best thing about like Limp Bizkit in itself, they knew what they were.
Yeah.
So they kind of like played into like, oh, we know we're just like dumb. So they played
but
like
Fred Durst is the douchiest person ever though. God, he's such a douche.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, is he douchey? I don't know. I
he's
don't like look at any of
douchey.
his like personal stuff, so I have no idea.
He just looks like if you. Like,
He just looks like a douche.
He
Wow.
looks like a douche, and he like the whole Woodstock '99 thing. Have you ever seen the documentary?
Didn't he start a riot? Is that? Oh, they were trying to blame it on Limp Bizkit, but it wasn't Limp Bizkit's fault.
I mean, it kind of was though.
It was no Travis Scott like thing.
It was before Travis Scott he was influenced by this. It feels like
No,
dude. No, Limp Bizkit dead as started crowd surfing on plywood.
Yeah,
through
that's sick.
99.
That's hella sick.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
and they're like, you need to calm them down. They're like, fuck you, and then just keep on going.
Yeah, I don't think from what I remember on that documentary is like they tried to blame Limp Bizkit, like all the news and all that kind of stuff, but then like it turned out it's like, oh no, people were just super pissed off before they even went on.
Well, what's crazy about that was that they tried doing the Woodstock '99 in on a abandoned Air Force base.
Yeah, is that where it was?
And it was like 100 degrees, like the black tarmac was just like not helping. They didn't have enough water, like enough bathrooms.
Yeah, and then it didn't it rain?
No,
like the last part of it, and then it got super muddy.
No, it was just that was pretty much like the toilet, like the.
Oh, did it rain before that?
There was no rain. It was literally just like the overflow from the toilets. Like people were like literally.
Oh, that's why
own shit.
That's why everything was so fucking damp.
Yeah,
that's gross. I thought it rained right before a show and everything was just wet and they started throwing mud everywhere.
No, that was just people that were on their own feces. It's fucking gross.
Gross.
It is pretty bad. I don't know. But yeah, like Fred Durst set was like super stupid. I don't know. Woodstock 99 was kind of fucked up. Like, because you had the Rage Against like burning the American flag like on stage.
Oh yeah.
You had
Did you hear that story?
No.
So basically, he doused the flag in lighter fluid and draped it over his bass cab to like light it on fire at the end in protest of whatever the fuck they were protesting at the time.
Yeah.
And the entire time, the drummer was like going in and out of like consciousness because he was so nauseated from the lighter fluid or the lighter fluid fumes. Wow, that is fucking hard to say, G.
Hey, you had a G
lighter
moment.
fluid fumes.
Lighter fluid fumes.
And he was just like you can see him like drumming, and he just like nods off for a second and comes back. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's gross.
Yeah, but then you lit it on fire and completely melted his bass cab, which was kind of sick. But
yeah, I'm just not a big fan of burning flags. But
I mean,
to each their own. Whatever.
It's cloth, bro.
Yeah, I think that was like the same year that like the Red Hot Chili Peppers are like, you need to calm everyone down, and like there's fires going on like around the whole like show.
Yeah.
So they ended up playing Fire by Jimi Hendrix, and like Flea's like fucking like butt ass naked, like dick out and everything.
Yeah, was that the sock show? Or was that a different?
No, that
festival?
was still Woodstock.
Oh no, I was asking if that was the sock show was at Woodstock, or if it was a different
it might have
festival.
been different because he was completely dick out too. So, but anyways, we're not talking about Red Hot or Rage. I don't think Rage is considered that kind of style of metal, is it?
I don't think so either. Like, I think it's like very specific singing style, where Rage was just kind of
also
yelling rap, but like new metal is like, you gotta sing like this.
Yeah, I feel like I think I liked it at the time, but then like looking at it like now as a musical thing, I'm kind of like, it's kind of stupid.
I mean, people still like Korn, man.
Yeah, see, Korn wasn't good.
I never liked Korn at all.
Well, yeah, because you hate the bass player because he just distorts his shit and everyone thinks it's cool.
He has no mids. It's all bass and all treble. And it's like super V-shaped like this, and he has no fucking mids. So it's like that's what his fucking bass lines sound like.
How's that?
Literally, look up a Korn song right now and tell me the bass doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's kind of cool. Then you're like, all right, I get it. Like,
yeah,
fucking move on.
It's like it works on a couple songs, but like every song, you're like, all right, Fieldy, that's good. We're done.
It is crazy to me how much like rock and like heavy metal is not as bad as like people think it is. If that makes any sense. So like Led Zeppelin,
I'll let you continue.
Like how Led Zeppelin was like considered like super heavy,
like
I'm just like
Satan music kind of shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, this isn't like as dark as like remembered it being. I guess that's like the right
so
way to
yeah,
say it.
because like at the time, like even the Beatles like had some metal
like
songs.
Helter Skelter, yeah.
And fucking what's that song? The Taxman or whatever. Here Comes the Taxman. I don't fucking know. I'm the Taxman. I don't know. It's a Taxman song.
I don't know.
But like it's like and it's like I'm like that's
but
metal
also,
for the 60s, I guess.
Yeah, but even like Black Sabbath to me doesn't sound like, I don't know, like death metal, like that shit's like. But even then,
Black
it's
Sabbath is Doom, firstly. So
no, I'm not. Well, I'm talking like, God damn it, yeah. Like I'm agreeing with you is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
no, I know what you're saying. Like every year it gets harder, and then now we look back on it, and it's not really that hard.
Yeah.
Like
there's no like intricacy when it comes to like a lot of like heavy metal. I feel like.
What?
Yeah. Like
okay.
it's just like loud.
Yeah, no, it's just because you don't listen to enough heavy metal. Like, there's a lot of it that's very much like that.
Like Prime, like I fuck with the Primus because like they are like an intricate band.
Yeah,
and they do like obscure shit, but it's still like theory wise, it's still like really good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of metal bands that kind of do that shit, but like you have to go deep into it. They're not going to be the surface level,
or like the emo phase of shit.
Yeah, and people thinking
like
emo is hard.
And yeah, I'm just like, it's not that hard. Like Good Charlotte, if you call that like heavy, like you're an idiot. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like even the Killers was just pop.
Yeah, I don't think the Killers were ever like considered heavy. I don't think.
I mean, some people might.
Yeah, stupid people.
Even like what's that band from Twilight?
The Muse.
Yeah.
Seeing like, I don't know. Then it gets into that weird thing where it's like, just because it's distortion, does that make it metal?
That's exactly, yeah.
And I'm like,
and Fred Durst is not metal. He was just a douche. That
I don't know if he's a douche or not.
Some like decent songs.
I'm just surprised we talked about Fred Durst for 7 minutes. Well,
no, we didn't.
Kind of.
We just like mentioned like he's
in a roundabout way.
Anyways, well, that was time anyways. So give us your thoughts on the Durst, Mr. Fred.
Yeah, I think we were in a conversation about new metal, and then I wrote it down, but everything we talked about, I don't remember what we talked about.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of him as a person, but
yeah,
his music was fine, I guess. It's like Papa Roach only had that one song that I was like, I still fuck with it.
Yeah,
Last Resort.
Yeah. Who was that fucking band that had that?
Switchfoot?
Yeah, fucking Switchfoot. Jesus.
The Christian like
Every
heavy
single-
band
Dude, every single person in 6th grade who played guitar
played
only
that,
knew that riff.
right? Or
Yeah.
like a Finger 11.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
I got a bunch of pansies back in the day.
Moving on.
Round 2.
All right, Chris, what's the next shitty subject?
Wow, bud. I'm pretty sure these are all your topics. I
mean,
just wrote them down.
Right.
The next
Yeah, word. All right, Chris, what's the next subject?
The next subject is never meet your heroes.
Would you cry if I asked you to cry? That's such a stupid thing to ask. Sorry, I don't know
I have
why.
no idea what the fuck you're
Straight
talking about.
Ricky Churches. Would you dance if I asked you to dance?
So you're saying you never meet Ricky Churches?
I would not meet Ricky Churches. It'd be the weirdest interaction ever. I wonder if he's still hot.
I mean, probably.
That's such a weird thing to say.
Wasn't he married to Jennifer Lopez?
No, that's Mark Anthony.
Who was he married to?
No,
I thought he was married to somebody too.
Shakira? I don't know.
Maybe. I
No,
don't
it
know.
wasn't Shakira.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, so for this one, since we've gone 30 seconds talking about
without
Ricky
talking about
Churches,
anything.
never meet your heroes. I think that was pretty much like,
It's that old kind of cliche is like meeting some people that you looked up to or that were relatively, not necessarily heroes, but like famous and you're just like, huh,
dude's kind of a dick.
that was underwhelming.
Who do you think is like the biggest dick, but like you wouldn't be able to tell? Like, I think The Rock is like a big dick, probably.
Oh, yeah, dude, for real. Oh, I think this was somebody who we would never want to meet because we didn't want to know if they were dick or not.
Donald Trump, Barack Obama.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever want to meet a president.
I wouldn't want to meet anybody famous, to be quite honest with you.
Dude, did I ever tell you that story when we met Afro Man?
Jimmy Carter.
No.
Was this after the him punching that chick?
Yeah, this was post that.
Wasn't he like the nicest dude?
Well, yeah, he was super chill. That's what I was going to say. Like, yeah, he got in trouble for punching this chick in the face.
Oh man, I'm kind of on his side on that one too, though.
But like, she shouldn't have been on the stage, and like, she straight up snuck up on him and started assaulting him.
yeah.
But anyway, that's not the point. But he was like super chill. Like, he brought his whole family to all his shows, which is cool. But one thing that was super disappointed me was like, we opened for him like right before he went on stage.
Yeah.
So then we're offloading on side stage as he's getting ready to go on. And like, he's just talking to us like super coherently, blah, 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 whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, hey, whatever the fuck his real name is. His manager called him. He's like, all right, you're going on right now.
Mr.
And then,
Man.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden he just like got high. So he's just sitting there like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And then all of a sudden he's like, all right, let's go. And I'm just like, are you like faking on being more high? Because I mean, this dude smelled like weed, so he was definitely high. But
Yeah.
like,
He just had to get
he
that persona.
put on like a more high persona. I'm like, huh, that was super interesting.
I could do some cool shit like that. Be like the nicest guy, that just be like a total dick on stage.
I heard you know who Anthony Jeselnik is?
Mm-mm.
So he's famous for doing like a lot of roast stuff with Jim Ross.
Okay.
And his whole stage persona is him being like a dry, sarcastic asshole. But like off stage, he like is the nicest person ever. He doesn't sit there and like talk shit to his fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to do that. That'd be too much work. I just try to be like me, and even that's a lot of work.
Well, like, I mean, all the jokes he writes are super fucked up. So I think being that fucked up all the time might be a little taxing.
Yeah, you might like have to take like, all right, this is actually me. Like, I'm actually a nice guy.
Yeah, for real.
Have you met who have you met like famous ways? I don't think I've really met a lot of famous people, to be quite
I
honest
met
with you.
Travis McCoy.
He seems like a dick.
I mean, he was chill. It was like a meet and greet thing. So like, it was like maybe like a 45-second interaction. And like, it was kind of funny because that dude's like 9 foot tall. So when I met him, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I am not 9 feet tall. And so he
He's
had
8
to
feet
like
tall.
crouch down, and even he was like almost taking a knee just so both of us could get in a frame. He's like, damn, you're hurting my back, bro. And then we took the picture. I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. He's like, anything to make you look taller, my guy. And then like fist bumped me. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool.
I met G11 Special Sauce. He was pretty cool. He's like, oh, your name's G? I'm like, yeah. He's like, cool. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I will say on the opposite end, like people who have been super chill that I've met, Johnny Christmas, the trumpet player for Real Big Fish.
Yeah.
Like that dude literally like hung out in like the area that I was and just like walking around, just talking to people. Because I mean, let's be real, Real Big Fish is super obscure.
Yeah.
And you have to be a fan to know who
that's fair.
This person is. And the area I was hanging out was like the sponsored area. So all those people paid thousands of dollars just to get their banner on there. And they're like, yeah, I guess I'll go to a show.
Yeah.
So they didn't give a fuck about who was playing. They just like, oh, I got free tickets.
Oh, I met Rome from Sublime with Rome once.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was DJing at Grabo's. He's like, hey, can I play a song? I was like, nah, man, I don't take requests. He's like, oh, okay. He just like walked away and I was like, I think that was Rome. I was just like told to Rome. God damn it.
See, maybe he's like, I really want to meet this G guy. I heard he's super cool.
And I'm just like told, I'm like, he met his hero and
yeah,
I was a
you're
dick.
the dick.
Fuck. Way to turn the tables on that one.
But yeah, so yeah, he hung out and then like he talked to my daughter for like 30 minutes about like playing music.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was like, huh. She's like, yeah, stay in school, play music. It's super fun.
Do drugs. Yeah. Morgan, don't do that.
Yeah.
Stay in school, just don't do drugs.
But do music.
Yeah.
Music is
a drug.
My drug.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I met Stephen Marley. I forgot I met Stephen Marley before.
How was that?
He was high.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was like, oh, yeah, cool.
I mean, if he's definitely not highest on the list of Marleys for me to meet, but he's not last.
Yeah, I'd probably say Damon's my first.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Ziggy, and then Steven, and then whoever's left.
Those are the only important ones.
Yeah.
I think.
I've seen 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so any actors that you think, or actresses, or celebrities, I should say, who you think are just shitty people? I think Jason Momoa and The Rock are probably like the douchiest people in the world.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like they seem like they're super playful.
I'm also kind of over The Rock.
But like, yeah, I am too. I'm definitely like, over all the movies that he's in a jungle for some fucking reason.
Chris
it's like
Pratt,
in his contract.
I would say Chris Pratt's probably a dick.
See, everybody says Chris Pratt's a dick, but they have like no basis to go off of. And they're just like picking at straws to make him seem like a dick.
I mean,
like that whole tweet that he did congratulating his wife for having a healthy baby.
Yeah,
that
was
everyone's
stupid.
like, and everyone's like, "Oh, are you saying your ex-wife is a piece of shit because your first kid has like some problems with him or whatever?"
He's like blind, isn't he?
I don't know what's wrong with
his
first
I don't know.
kid, but it's like, no, man,
I mean,
he's
I'm
just
not even
saying like,
I think for me, it's
thanks
just like
to his wife for giving birth, man. Jesus Christ.
I feel like for like throughout his success, like he's just become more of like a douche.
Yeah, he definitely looks more douchey. And like I think that's how he's always been because he played like the heel for a long part of his career wrestling, and then he became like the whatever the opposite of heel
Chris
is.
Pratt or
The Rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
That we're talking about Chris Pratt stuff.
Oh, I thought you brought up the Rock.
No, I was saying like Chris Pratt, like the more successful he got, he just looked like felt douchier.
Oh yeah, I think when he got hot, that's when he got douchey.
Yeah, when he wasn't Pat Pratt.
Yeah,
and that's time. You know who also I think is probably like a huge dick is probably like Alec Baldwin. He just seems like he's just like a cack.
You know who like I really want to meet because I know he's probably gonna be super chill? Jack Black.
Yeah, we kind of met him.
We like looked at him and said, "Holy shit, that's Jack Black!" And he like looked at us, and then went like this and like turned away.
I'd say him. I'd say Paul Rudd is probably a fun meet.
Yeah,
he's like, hey,
I thought you were gonna
guys.
say Paul Rudd's a fun fuck.
Probably.
I mean, Paul agree.
He's all with my dick.
With my dick.
In your vag.
Yeah. Again, obscure movie references.
Yeah.
I apologize on G's behalf.
Moving on.
Dick.
Round 3.
Next subject with Chris's shitty handwriting.
No, you changed the subject mid me writing it, so I had to scratch it out and do another one.
No, it's the same. So it first
Or did I
says,
spell it wrong?
it says boring school subject, and you cross that out, it says useless school subject.
Oh, yeah.
So useless school subject.
That's going to piss off a lot of people.
Go.
Math.
Yeah.
I mean, literally like calculus and trig are only used.
What's calculus?
Calculus. Fingerman. Are only used in very specific industries. And like if I'm an engineer, I'll use calculus and trig all the time.
Yeah.
But not really in day to day.
It is crazy, yeah, because like I mean, I guess history is kind of like that too, but they're all necessary, and it's. I think the way like high school is kind of built, or just school in general, is like we're gonna teach you like all this shit just for like the sake of like the 4% of you guys that actually like
actually
advance
go do
towards.
shit. Yeah,
and it's kind of like, well,
Which I don't know. It's kind of on that subject. It's kind of cool now.
I'll say 10%, maybe not 4.
Yeah. I actually do know a lot of people who went to school for engineering and shit, which is weird.
Sounds miserable. I've
Yeah.
also heard that like
I'm
because
like, shit,
of that,
y'all
like,
low key smart. Fuck.
isn't it like School of Mines has like the highest suicide rate?
Oh, I have no idea,
think-
but that's a fun fact.
No, I think that's like
Put that in your Christmas
I
stocking.
think it's like a true fact is like because it's so like stressful just to do that kind of shit.
Really?
It sucks. It's kind of
interesting.
sad, but
But
yeah,
what's
fuck
cool
math.
now is like high school the arts magnet program in high school right now.
Yeah.
They're adding like audio engineering classes.
That's cool. I wish I had that.
So next semester my daughter's taking pretty much a logic class and she's like, so we're doing all this like computers. Wow, dude. I
Are
cannot
you
speak
okay?
today. I cannot speak
Did we
today.
switch like Freaky Friday shit or what?
Apparently. Ole, my name is Guillermo.
Oh, whoa. That's
Spot on if I say so.
I'm like offended, but like, wow, that was good.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of both.
It's like studio maker or some, I don't know
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
name of the class is, but basically they use Logic or whatever.
That's cool.
And yeah,
Oh, so using Apple. No. That's
yeah.
Good,
And
good for them.
she came home and she's like, yeah, so we're using this thing called like a DAW or something. And it's like called like Logic. So it's like DAW Logic. I'm like, Morgan, sit down. Here's a lesson.
You just got so excited. Like, I just
Yeah.
took my daughter's relationship to the next level
Yeah,
on that
man.
one. I would say, honestly, like, wood shop seems like the most useless thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool to work with wood, but, like, how many people do you know, like, are actually, like, carpenters or, like, work on shit like that?
2.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody.
1.5. I don't know his brother, but his brother does it with him.
Science.
Yes, some science, like
Geography.
the fuck, dude, the fuck does everybody know what the fuck a mitochondrion is? And how many times have we needed to know it's the powerhouse of the cell?
Mitochondria?
Or yeah, mitochondrion. That's fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, I was about to
Sorry, the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
I can't believe you said midichlorians. I was like,
midichlorians.
I was like,
fucking
wait.
Star Wars.
Hello there.
that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. See?
Mitochondria.
Yeah, so you know where my brain's always at. Star Wars. Yeah, the mitochondria. And why the fuck do we need to know it's the powerhouse of the cell?
Wouldn't it be wonderful if they can just figure out, like, in high school, it's like, what are, like, the subjects that these kids are really good at? And be like, all right, let's actually...
And then push them in that niche. You know what's
Yeah.
fucked up is a lot of the alternative high schools where bad kids go to.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that should be every high school.
Because, like, honestly, like, I'm kind of like... I love history, and if I would have taken more history classes, I would have been more excited about that. But no, here's fucking AP stats. I'm like, I don't
Yeah, man,
fucking
exactly.
care about
And
this
like,
shit, man.
if I did like history, government, and music, there's the only 3 classes I needed, and I probably would have had a fucking 4.0.
Yeah.
But they made me take AP calculus. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
What's another one?
It was cooler, though.
Senior World Studies was kind of stupid.
Was that the fucking map one?
The Senior World Coloring.
Yeah. Yeah, they called it Senior World Studies, but you literally sat there and learned geography by coloring maps the whole time.
Yeah, stupid. I mean, I like to know about the world, but not everyone's that way. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And like, I don't know, I'm into history, but geography I definitely don't fucking care about.
I think geography is important if you're looking at like battles and wars and shit like that.
I guess. I mean, the only
'Cause, like-
reason geography would be important in that context is so you can like imagine it
Yeah.
to where it is, and that helps you remember the
Because also, like,
better,
I mean,
think.
even something
Well,
as
for me,
simple
I
as
guess.
like World War II, like we glorify ourselves so much. Which, granted, yeah, we did have like a huge part to play in it.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's like countries like India that you never hear about, like them like being in World War II, or Australia for that matter.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're just like, huh?
In fact, there was a mixture of Australian, French, and United States troops that during the Battle of you probably know this, but I'm telling them, but during the storming of Normandy, they stormed another beach, and there was nobody there.
Oh yeah, they're just like, huh?
Yeah, they just rolled in, and there was literally a French guy that rolled up with this is the story, but like rolled up with like a bottle of wine. He's like, "Welcome to France."
That was a good little
Yeah.
wee wee.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I would say like PE, even PE, I think is kind of stupid.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I would say PE is important because America's some fat fucks,
Yeah, but also like,
and just teaching good habits. Even though I didn't fall into any of those habits, but
yeah.
I just also think like
You know what was useless as fuck? Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying like PE, forcing kids to take PE that obviously aren't good at PE and get embarrassed because they're so bad physically.
Yeah.
I think that's fucked up.
I mean, like having us run the central app and shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't want to be the last kid. I don't want to be the last kid.
And then there's always the last kid. Dude, I hate it. Like,
yeah.
so I hated running
funny.
the central app because I can't run long distance for shit.
Yeah.
I never could. I was like a straight sprinter through and through. So anytime running this central lap, the fucking PE coach would always be like, "Oh, I thought you were fast." I'm like, I am in short, controlled bursts.
It's like my sex life.
Okay.
That's No, you know what's actually was like a stupid subject.
What brought that up? Sorry, I keep interrupting
Fuck,
you.
man,
I'm
hurry
on
up.
one,
We
apparently.
got 40 seconds.
But what brought that up is like I always ran with the kid who was in last.
Yeah.
Because I didn't fucking care.
Yeah.
So I just like kind of fucked around and hung out in the back with all that kid so he didn't run by himself.
Cute.
I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. That's just what I did.
I mean, you did it for the wrong reasons, but I'm sure he appreciated it.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know. But anyways, now that I have only 20 seconds left because you're too obsessed about PE, is lit. I feel like it's such a useless subject, not because it's like not important, just because of the shit they would make us read.
Fucking, I don't give a shit about Shakespeare, dude.
Exactly. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, some people do.
no, but yeah,
Miss
that's like one out of like
Oh, sorry.
100 people.
Bleep that out, Chris. I'm talking to myself in the
Oh,
future.
okay, yeah. But you have like one out of like 1,000 people's like, oh, Shakespeare. Like I've read all the poems and like all the scriptures. Like no one fucking cares. Like
Yeah.
give us some Langston Hughes. Give us like some like more modern shit that's going to be more relevant towards what we're going through now. Not fucking Mice and Men, which no one gives a
Yeah,
fuck
no one gives a
about, dude.
fuck,
Like
dude.
come on, update that shit, people.
Yeah, the only thing that came out of lit, I guess, turned into poetry was learning forms was the best thing. But the problem is they didn't really teach us forms. They like made us memorize famous poems. And I'm like, why am I taking this literature poetry class
Isn't it crazy how
to
discouraged?
memorize other people's poetry?
Isn't it crazy how much like a lot of school subjects just discouraged you from like and like enriching yourself in those subjects?
Yeah.
Like math is always forever ruined.
Dude, 100%. Like, Algebra 2 was probably the only highest level math that I ever use, and that's only kind of when I need to solve for X. Because I
Yeah.
have two things, so what did they make in this?
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking measure any angles anytime soon.
Yeah, for real.
Fuck you, man.
And, you know, there's somebody out there who's like, well, you know you could use it when you're doing it, and, like, fucking eyeball it, bro.
Yeah, bro, we got fucking phones now.
Yeah.
We don't need any of this shit.
Yeah, for real.
Anyways, let us know what you guys think of the shittiest, useless topic.
Dude, on that note, how the teacher always said, you aren't going to have a calculator with you wherever you go, are you?
Yeah. Joke's on you,
What's up?
Mr.
I'll bleep that one out.
I can't think of who else was there.
I know her first name was Rhonda. I don't remember her last name.
Oh, yeah, Mr. And, oh my God, what's this? The stat teacher.
I never took. Didn't take stats.
Anyways,
No.
you guys are all losers.
Round 4.
You're taking this really serious. All right. But yeah, anyways, let's move on because we're 2 minutes over.
We already moved on.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Or this wasn't part of
When
it?
you said fucking losers.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
we're just. Oh,
I'm just
I was
gonna cut it
talking
there.
like it was dick.
I know. I said we're already moving on. I
Dick.
said that.
Well, I was actually enjoying this.
Okay. Well, I
conversation.
guess I'll put this back in.
Nope. Next subject.
I guess that's going back in.
Round 4.
What's the next subject?
If you win the lottery,
Oh,
or
we're doing some bare naked ladies.
as the bare naked lady said, if
I
I
had
had
a
$1
million
million,
If I had $1 million, beep 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 beep.
and this podcast is DMC'd.
So, if you were to win the lottery, what would be the first thing you'd do?
Start a recording studio?
You wouldn't like celebrate in any way?
No,
Really?
no.
I would. I'd be like, yo, we're going to the clown's.
It's not called that anymore.
Remember?
I do remember the bit. I remember the bit.
Check out our DVD extras about the clowns, and it's fucking phenomenal.
It's fucking so dumb.
It's so stupid. No, I think I would probably be like, yo, I'm getting like 8 of you guys, and we're just going
I'd
to
probably
Vegas.
get a not shitty car.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy like a Lambo or anything, but
I would give myself a $10,000 limit and go to Vegas.
10 grand to go to Vegas?
Yeah.
Like to gamble or like you're spending on the trip total?
That's total.
Okay.
10
so
grand.
that's more reasonable than like, okay, I'm going to Vegas and I have a 10 grand gambling
Sorry,
limit.
what we're doing 20 grand, 10 grand immediately first roulette table on black.
Yeah, hard pass.
And then we have 10 grand to just party after that.
Hard pass.
I mean,
Dude, if
I mean, let's be real. Like, Vegas isn't the place to go.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd be like, yo, let's go to fucking like Bora Bora.
it's had its time and place. Vegas, and
Yeah.
now it's like, man, I'd rather go to like fucking Canada. Like, I'd
Iceland.
rather go like chill. Yeah, like go visit Iceland. I think that'd be dope.
I think honestly, the first thing I'd do is like, all right, I'm just gonna go travel for like a couple of months.
Yeah. Also, did you know Iceland only has a population of 350,000 people?
Yeah.
Fucking random.
It's also super cheap to fly from here to there, but it's like super expensive just to
Yeah,
be
because
there.
10% of the population works for the airline.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, that was kind of mean, but
I
yeah.
would, yeah. So I do that. I definitely would probably buy a house and like have like a decent car, like nothing crazy, because I'm just like, no, I just need to get from point A to point B without like
Yeah.
being extravagant.
Like, I'd probably like cap out at like a 30 grand car. And
Yeah.
that's like not an expensive car, but like it's expensive enough.
I'd go with 40.
Yeah.
Get all the features.
Well, if I get
all
an SUV, it's probably like
get
high
all
mid
the
40s.
features, you know, where
Yeah. I was thinking like a moderate sedan, but if I get an SUV, then yeah, maybe mid
yeah,
40s.
might be like not a crossover. Is it? Yeah, those are what they are, right?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. A crossover is like an SUV van.
Yeah, I'd get one of those.
Okay.
You know, just
Fucking
with all
grandma.
the nooks and crannies and bells and whistles.
Sure.
And then I'd
The
probably
built-in taco holders.
And then I'll also, you know what I would love to do is I realized this the other day is buy a piece of land and then just build like little sheds around the whole thing and make it into like an art like compound. So you can actually rent out like the sheds and
Yeah.
have like whatever you need. Like if you're going to be like a painter, you can actually have like a painting like studio there.
Yeah,
or like
I
a
mean,
music
that just
studio.
sounds like a lot of liability to me, but you can do whatever you want with your $1 million.
Yeah. I mean, you have to pay. You have insurance for it, so what's the
Yeah.
liability? I guess. But yeah, I definitely would
People
have.
are going to do drugs
I
and
definitely
die
would
on your
have
property.
the best recording studio in Colorado.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd do that
I would,
because that
And-
involves hiring people, and I want to do it.
well, yeah,
but I suck, so that's why I wouldn't be the best.
I would, because they'd be like, we're top of the line, everything, baby. Oh, you need a drum? We'll pick out of these 5 drum sets.
That'd be actually kind of sick, dude. That would be super sick. I'd probably have way too many basses.
Yeah, just have like a wall of guitars and be like, yeah, whichever one you think sounds
Yeah.
good for the song, like play it.
Yeah, man. Way
Like
too
have
many
like
basses, way too many amps.
Have like a separate room that's just instruments that you can use for this shit. Fuck, that'd be amazing.
That'd be so sick.
It would look like a better guitar center.
But they're not for sale.
Yeah, no, you just can use them during your session.
Yeah. Ooh, that would be built into the session price.
Yeah,
Dude, that'd be kind of sick.
Right?
Not copyrighted. Don't take our fucking idea.
Yeah, fuck off, people. I would probably build like a, because my thing is like I feel like I wouldn't keep the money. Honestly, I'd probably get like die broke.
See, that's the thing is like I probably, if I had just say like $1 million, right?
If
I'd buy the fanciest ketchups.
but not the ketchups that are cruel.
No,
No?
you're supposed to say Dijon ketchup.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dijon.
that's the joke on this song.
Oh.
Anyway, I thought you were a fan.
No.
But I'd probably like move to like a super like rural area, so everything's super cheap.
Just straight Kanye or what?
Yeah, and then just like have everything I need there.
I would honestly, and that's like what I'm saying. I'd probably like end up like being broke, but it wouldn't be because I'm just like spending on like hookers and cocaine.
Yeah,
It'd be more so just like I would like to build like a building, like an enrichment center, like in Sunrise,
yeah.
like communities that probably like they don't have it, or just like some place where
Like-
kids can go and like the Rodarte Center, but like really cooler.
See, man, I want to say I would do all that, but like, fuck them kids.
No, I would do it because honestly, like better that than fucking what they're doing now.
I don't know what they're doing now because
Like, yeah, it fucking sucks. Anyways, what would be like a guilty pleasure that you would do, have or get or do, or be?
that's not hookers and cocaine.
Yeah.
Okay, probably, dude. Like I said, I'd probably just have way too many
You would-
musical instruments.
You would be the kind of guy that would spend all the money necessary to go to like the World Series, like the entire
definitely
series.
would go to the World Series for sure.
Like the entire series, not even like one game. You'd be
I'd
like,
probably send my boy to the Super Bowl if the Cowboys played,
yeah, that's never
which
gonna
is
happen.
safe investment.
Honestly, I have a better chance of like winning the lottery than them
Dude,
going to
I will
Super
say
Bowl.
though, if I had enough money, probably about $6 billion,
Yeah,
I'd buy the Rockies.
yeah,
Like if we're going out like just fucking astronomical amount of money,
yeah,
I'd probably buy the Rockies.
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like yeah, if you had like billions of dollars, you go to space, buy a sports team. What would you do? Hookers and blow.
I would build a stadium on the moon
All right, let's calm down. Let's make it a
And,
little make it a little realistic.
and have us be the Moon Cowboys,
You have to
the
buy
only
out.
NFL team on the
But
moon.
you'd have to buy out a franchise though.
Yeah, there you go.
Also,
The Jaguars will just move them.
yeah, changing the subject a little bit, but did you hear the Broncos are like legit coming up for sale?
Yeah, there was talks about Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos and who was it?
I'm not saying let's buy the Broncos.
It was Jay-Z and Jeff Bezos. But we could talk. I think that's a rumor now, but yeah, I mean,
Let's buy the Broncos and then just like purposely tank them and make them shitty every year just to piss off all the Broncos fans.
right.
'Cause
When you
fuck
new
'em.
management, fuck you guys.
We're doing this on purpose.
We're signing all the quarterbacks that used to play for us.
If I had like all the billions of dollars, I'd buy every single team in Colorado and name them all the Colorado Rockies.
Gross. I'm sure that wouldn't be. I mean, I don't know. It might be legal, but
That'd be funny as fuck though.
yeah. I mean, I'd like to think that I
Because
would.
what am I going to do? Sue myself
Yes.
for a copyright infringement?
I think technically you wouldn't be able to own most of the, like. I think there's a law. Or not a law. There's like something about like the NFL where you can't, if you're an owner, you can't own another sports team.
Yeah, I won't buy a football team then.
There you go. I'll buy it.
Yeah, he'll buy it.
I'll buy it and I'll call it the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah.
And that was time. Let us know what you guys think. What you guys would do if you had won the lottery, like the jackpot, like taxes paid. You're left with half $500 million.
If I had $1 million.
I want to write an updated version of that song so bad. I'd buy you a house, but not a big one because it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Dude, that's still
Townhome.
that's still like $1 million in Denver.
For real. Stupid.
That's why like $1 million is like a lot, but it's not, you know?
It's not enough to buy my love.
Not yet.
That's true.
We'll see how broke you are in about 3
We'll see
months.
when deflation happens.
Gross.
Moving on.
Simmer down, Tom Brady.
Final round.
Final subject for this wonderful, wonderful podcast topic thingamajig that we have here is
Fucking stupid.
shut up. Names that are dead / comeback. I don't know what that means. The comeback part.
This was your topic that you want to come back.
Oh, names that are dead that would want to come back. Well,
Yeah.
let's start with names that are dead, and that's definitely Karen. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's going extinct. What do they call like
It's like
animals?
Richard.
What are they calling animals that like aren't extinct yet, but definitely they're not making more? I think
Endangered?
there's a word for it. It's like
endangered species.
yeah, it's something extinct. But anyway, yeah, that's Karen. It's not quite extinct, but it's not going to produce any more Karens.
I saw this thing on it was a Reddit video, and it was like a news reporter, and her name was Karen, and I was like, "Fuck, that must suck." Like,
Yeah.
how do you still have a job?
Dude, for real.
I talk about discrimination at its like finest. It's like, oh, your name's Karen. Yeah, no, we can't have you on the
Yeah,
radio
sorry, you're fired.
show. Yes, I think that one's dead for sure. That probably.
I don't know.
won't
I
come
know a
back
lot
anytime
of
soon.
Richards though, and they're not even that old.
Yeah, I guess they don't call him Dick though.
Yeah, they call him like Richie or Rich, or
Yeah, Dick as a name is gone.
well, I know one Richard that I used to work with. We definitely his name is well, I'm not gonna say his name, but we just definitely called him Dick because it was funny.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah. I'm like, all right,
Dick.
Dick,
Dick. Dick.
Dick. Nice callback. Like it's very old timey
Otis.
names. Yeah, like Otis, Dolores,
Dolores is such a dope name though. I might if I have a daughter.
dude, fucking Dolly.
Dolly, yeah.
Well, I think that's short for Dolores, but
Dolly Parton.
I don't know if her name
Dolores.
is.
No, it's not. I think it's just Dolly.
Yeah,
Dolly Parton doesn't look like a Dolores Parton.
did not at all.
Dolly, yeah, maybe not. Keith.
I know too many Keiths.
Yeah, but like, are they naming kids Keith nowadays?
Probably. You know, like kind of like an old timey name that's not really that old is Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Yeah,
I only know one.
like Kens or Kennys.
I only know one person named Kenneth. I don't know him, but he's a
Yeah.
basketball player. Guillermo. That's definitely a dead name.
I know too many Guillermos.
One.
Two.
Who's the second one?
I don't know. He went to Central.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
went to Central. So me?
No, he was younger than us.
Oh,
Well, younger than me. Might have been in your same class.
I don't know.
Shit, it might have been you.
It probably was
I'm
me.
just kidding. It wasn't you. He's tall and handsome.
Chris is definitely okay. That'll be
Chris
Brandon
with a
will
K.
be.
Chris with a K.
I feel like Brandon's gonna be slowly dying.
Dude, definitely Brandon's going to die because
Yeah.
that stupid chant.
Yeah.
You guys are killing Brandon's. Good job.
Joseph.
I still know Joe's and Joey's.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Agnes. That's definitely one that's dead.
Agnes.
Agnes is like a
Agnes.
name, dude.
Yeah.
Scarlett.
I literally know one famous person named that. I've never met anyone else.
Johansson.
You know, okay. You know which name like I wish would go away is Nevaeh.
Nivea?
Yeah, Nevea. I think that's like the stupidest fucking name. It's heaven backwards, and people think they're so goddamn clever, and I'm like, bro,
Nevea?
I went to middle school with Nevea. You ain't fucking special.
Jesus should go away. I don't think Mexicans are naming their kid Jesus anymore. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't met a Jesus in a minute.
I don't think I've ever met a Jesus.
My cousin's baby daddy's a Jesus. He's a Chewy.
I don't have any Jesuses in my family, I don't think.
Alfred.
Yeah.
That name is dead. Alfred. I mean, cause
yeah,
I'm thinking of names that
Fred.
I'm thinking of
any
names
Freds?
that just resonate with like the early 1900s.
Yeah.
Like George.
Well, then
George
you have to
will
like
never go.
think of like the shortened version of it, like Fred's. I don't know. I knew one person named Fred. I don't know really any Franks either, except for one.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
I don't think he listens because he fucking hates us.
Oh.
Probably because we talk so much shit to his face.
Mark. I'm just gonna start naming our listeners.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Dude, she always told me a story that she got yelled at because like your name is Elizabeth, not Elizabeth. Yeah, her parents are weird. I don't know, man.
I mean,
Looking at you,
Jenny. It's so weird calling you that because you were like my teacher. It's super stupid. Anyways, Liz. I guess Liz sticks around.
yeah, Liz is still around.
It's just weird because like there's some names that are just too old time that you could just never have, and then there's just names that you just will have, like Benson.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, but
I know one Benson, but
I don't think I know any Benson. Yeah, I know Bens, but they're all Ben Jams.
Benjamins.
Yeah.
Yeah, names are weird, man.
I think I know one person with a last name Benson.
Benson.
Yeah.
Cedric Benson.
Cedric.
Cedric's a dope name though.
Dude. The Entertainer, bro. That's the only one I know.
Cedric the Entertainer. I actually know Cedric. He's friends with my buddy Edgar.
Edgar?
Edgar's a good name though.
Yeah.
Edgar Allan. See, and it's like, how can you have like names that kind of like just sound really well together? Like Edgar Allan Poe sounds legit.
Yeah, that it's weird.
That's a
but
good
like
name.
some names just like fit, and you're just like, that name hits different, you know.
Kevin Costner.
I think the alliteration kind of
Yeah.
get it, but
Freddie Mercury's still pretty dope.
I mean that's not his real name.
No, but
if you made up your own name, it'll sound cool, like G, just like the letter. Everyone thinks that sounds cool as
just
fuck.
like the letter.
Yeah, that sounds cool as
That's
fuck.
my new legal name.
Yeah, G, just like the letter. What's that old ass commercial for like collect calls? It's like Bob, Attaboy Pizza Boy. That's your name. It's just G, just like the letter.
No, that's stupid.
It's not stupid. It's fucking brilliant.
Just
Just because you're poor and didn't grow up with TV and don't know what I'm talking about.
what's three named names are the best.
What the fuck did you just say?
Three named names.
3 named names?
Three named names.
Oh, people who have 3 names?
Yeah. 3 named names.
Like,
That sounds so technically incorrect, but it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
right.
yeah.
3 named names.
Where like they go with like the middle name.
It's
or,
so
like,
bad because like all I can think of is just like bad people.
Dude, why are all the
Lee-
serial killers or assassins 3 names?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Why? Why is that a thing?
Osama bin Laden. That's technically 3, right?
Yeah, I guess. Are you counting like day? Like if you were like,
Daniel Day-Lewis. That sounds so sick.
yeah. Well, not day as in like DAY. Day as in like De Escobar or De Cruz.
Oh, no.
Okay.
De Santana.
Yeah, De Santiago.
No, like Lee Harvey Oswald. Fuck that guy.
Sure.
What's the guy's name who killed Lincoln?
Oh, Booth?
John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool name.
Wow. Fuck.
I mean, fuck the guy, but that just has, I don't know.
Well, that's time.
Ted Bundy. That's a really stupid name.
That is a terrible.
Even like just Bundy in general, man.
Yeah.
Like Al Bundy,
That shit's.
but also
Yeah.
Al Bundy fits like that character
Yeah, it does
really
fit
well,
that character.
but it's still a stupid name.
Like Peg. Like Peggy or whatever.
Peggy Sue.
Yeah, like that name's kind of dead.
Peggy's weird.
Yeah.
It's a very old.
It has like
name.
weird. I don't know. It feels weird in the mouth because it's all like weird syllables. Because you have a double G that you pronounce both G's. And it's weird.
Peggy.
See?
Yeah,
It's weird.
Peggy.
Now you're going to make it weird.
Well, thank you guys again so much for tuning in. That was time. If I didn't say it earlier,
Here's a solid name. Kirk.
Kirk is a good name.
Nice.
Kurt.
It's like ka.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah.
Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk.
Is Kirk short for anything?
I don't know. Is it short for anything?
Kirklomosis. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys again for tuning in. We hope you guys have enjoyed this episode.
I was gonna make a stupid pun like Sir Circumference.
Circumference. Stupid. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We're also on Facebook now, so if you guys want to watch us on there as well, please feel free to. As always, if you guys listen through iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, however you listen to this podcast, show it to a friend, show it to your uncle, show it to your grandma. If your grandma's cool, if she's not, then don't show her.
Yeah.
Anyways, bye.
YouTube.
I said all that shit.